Like, look in the mirror. Look at the mirror. What do you see? Do you see yourself, or do you see a bunch of thin lips, or maybe hooded eyes, or do you see pointy nose, or you see your scars on the face when you got at the age of 14, or do you see the mustache or the hairs or just undone eyebrows? If you see all of that, you don't love yourself. You shouldn't. For my channel, I want to cut to the chase here. Are you always the one who's stuck between whether I am the problem or other people are? You are you have problems setting up boundaries. I am bringing you a channel with your insecurities, where all of the insecurities are named. When you actually try to understand the inner working of yourself, from why this happened to me to it happens. Nah, we're going deeper. We are going extremely deeper. I was literally stuck in this dilemma of whether I should showcase my shoulder back and confident way, or should I not care about the world in general. Like, why should I care? Like, if I am confident in myself, within myself, why does it matter how other people perceive me? So I come to a conclusion, like, being stuck in this back and forth and being stuck in this situation completely, I thought that, okay, maybe there is a middle ground. Maybe there is something that I can do in order, like, to get the best of both worlds. Yes, most of the people that you see are trying to do this surface level confidence, surface level awareness, and surface level work. But are you also planning to do that? Are you also thinking that, okay, if other people are doing it, I can do it too? Yes, you can. But do you want to improve yourself on so many things that happen already? Confidence is not something that you can get by acting up. Yes, it is one of the way, but it is not the path to the real confidence. For me, when I talk about the middle ground between looking good and actually feeling good, I come to know that I have to be aware of myself first. I want to know, like, where I stand in this world full of, like, tugging here and there. One reel I see, oh, you should be happy. One reel I see, oh, you should be happy. These two reels, I don't know what they're trying to say. Like, they're trying to convey the same message, be happy, so I am going to be happy. And I want to make you happy at the same time. I hope you understand that how you feel when someone belittle you in a group setting. If you feel like too much pain, if you get defended, if you think that, oh no, how dare he say that to me, you want to confront the person right away. So I give you an example. Something like this happens when you are in a group setting, and something like this, exactly like this, happens, and you are someone who don't know how to stand up for yourself. And I am here to stand you up for sure, because no one was there for me. All I get to know from people was, when you're new to standing up for yourself, you would not know difference between when to fight and when to stand up, when to stop. Those were the stupidest advices that were given to me. Instead of helping me stand up for myself, the people around me, they told me not to confront them for their own wrongdoing, because they have the overall better view of what was happening, because they were the one who have lived my life, who have been in my possession, or who have been the people pleaser all their life. I understand that when someone says that, it can bring up a lot of hatred towards that person, but I don't want you to feel any hatred towards anyone, because maybe they're trying to help you, or maybe they're trying to help themselves. That's up to them. What we want to do is we want to stand up for ourselves clearly, perfectly, and in all senses. This is a non-judgment zone, and if you have similar stories, please do share, because we are going to create a community where not everyone is welcome. If you don't have an empathetic point of view towards other people feeling and why they do things they do, you either need to create that, or you either need to live with that, because this is the world where revolutions are happening every single time, every other day, and it's not the previous times where changes happen. You are at the bottom when you think that, oh, should I do this? Oh no, I should not do this. Oh no, I should not ask that person for extra sugar. That's a shame in yourself, where you have been taught all your life to not ask things, because why? It's rude, it's bad. And there are certain things that happens in your life that makes you feel like, oh no, I should not do this. In my life, I was always this person who always wanted to be the good person, who always was taught that being good, oh my god, you are amazing, you're being good, you're being understanding of other people's need, you understand other people, you You hear out, oh my God, you're such a nice person. Yes, those things are important. I'm not saying that, but not at the cost of your individual self. Individual self. And when I say these heavy words, those are not to distance yourself from those are to make you see your mirror. Like, look in the mirror. Look at the mirror. What do you see? Do you see yourself, or do you see a bunch of thin lips, or maybe hooded eyes, or do you see pointy nose, or you see your scars on the face when you caught at the age of 14, or do you see the mustache or the hairs or just undone eyebrows? If you see all of that, you don't love yourself. You don't love your imperfections. You don't know that you come from a place that you are inhuman, and you are trying to compare yourself with some very perfectionist person whom story you don't even know. So self-love starts from admiring yourself. But how do you start admiring yourself? These are very simple things. Many people will tell you, oh no, you should do this, you should do this. But I know that it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me in a way that it might work for an extrovert, that it might work for a very happy person, or it might work for you. It does not work for me. Like when someone comes up to me and say, oh, be confident, roll up your shoulder. For me, I need to understand why bringing my shoulder back will make me feel decent. For me, it will take a month of practice to do this shoulder back. And I have to remind myself every single time that I have to do the shoulder back before I even step into the comfort zone of bringing my shoulder back and walking. This is not a small thing, I must tell you that. This is something that needs constant practice and belittling yourself in the process. And I want to point that out to you. I want to be at every step. I want you to stop belittling, stop beating yourself up for the second day when your shoulder doesn't roll back and you're in the process of doing the shoulder roll back and walking. I know it's not an easy process. I know it is not. But what I am trying to convey to you is be compassionate with yourself. You really do need to be compassionate. And when I say with yourself, your individual self, your face, the way your hair looks even on the worst day. And you might think, oh no, I should not. Oh no, I cannot do that. I know you can. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of starting the path. It's just a matter of putting on the right clothes and just take one step further. You know who I was 1 year back? I was sitting in a basement room and I was crying because I lost my father last year. And I felt shame, guilt, everything. And trust me, I was exhuming it and I didn't know. I started having panic attacks. But when I get out of that zone, after 1 year, I realized that, oh no, I am getting behind in life, because I heard someone say to me once, life goes on. Life won't stop for you. And this was not someone, friend or family. This was someone I saw on Instagram. Taking steps take time. Getting yourself out of a hole where you're currently in. And don't dismiss your achievements. Don't dismiss the things you have done to accomplish something. I know we were all child and we wanted so many things. Well, we craved ourselves, or at least we didn't get money to get all the ice creams in the world, and some of our friends did. I know that was not easy. I know, and you are trying to fill that hole of a little girl without even realizing when you give yourself gifts, you don't know you are making happy a little child inside of you. And that inner child is still there. When you give yourself maybe an iPhone, or maybe a candy, or maybe something that you didn't get as a child and you love it, love having it, you love tasting it, you love everything about it, you are making your inner self happy. I didn't have much clothes when I was a young child. And now I have a cupboard full of clothes. I shop like an insane person. I go on sales. I get myself anything I can get my hands on. I get myself all kind of shoes. I was so fixated on getting brands like Puma, Reebok, Nike, now New Balance. All of these shoes that I craved so bad as a child, like I should have at least 10 pairs, I gave myself that without even realizing that what I am doing is basically filling a hole that I have felt. And it is no one's fault. My parents tried their best to give me what they could. And if I am being hard on them for not having generational wealth, I need to do some work here. I need to do some work, like blaming my grandfathers or even my father for having a local job. They tried their best. Many of us don't have anything to blame, so we go back to our roots and starts to blame in very subtle ways. And that, my dear, causes harm. That, my dear, causes a shift in you towards hatred or towards shame or towards guilt and towards apathy. That is not a path of pride or courage or neutrality. Pride is when what you feel is when your parents had barely anything and they still managed to give you the right fruit or the right ingredients or the right clothes to the best of their ability. Because I know if I was in their shoes, I would try my best too. And there is no point, maybe they were blaming their parents too. Who's to know, right? Who is to know? We are to know nothing. And I am not just blabbering about those stuff. This is very, very basic stuff. And if you want to be self-aware about yourself, if you really want to know about things that you do or you don't do, you know where I'm coming from. You will feel this connection even after the screen. And I'm not just talking to thousands of you, I am talking to one of you. And if I can make one friend right here, that will be one of my biggest blessings. And if I can see this green light and hope that I can reach out to your heart and you can connect to me in ways that you don't even admit to yourself, that is something that transformational for me. That is something that is, oh my God, I made some stranger feel better about themselves. And maybe we won't be strangers anymore, who knows? So yeah, this is my channel where we talk about all the things that you shush away. This is all about everything you need to know about what I am going to speak about and what I am going to say and how authentic I am going to be. I am willing to bring down things that brings me down. I am willing to bring the pillar of shame and guilt and apathy and grief and fear all down where it belongs, not to me. For me, I am rising, and I want you guys to rise with me too. And I want you, every one of you, even one person behind the screen, and I'm going to call you my friends, and I'm going to make sure that you don't suffer the way you thought you were meant to be. We can get out, and everything is in the mind. Everything here is in the mind, and we have to just change the thinking. We just have to change the role and bring something right in the picture. Because our picture somewhere in our head, it's like a reel. You just have to bring in the right picture and you have to be visionary about it. Okay, so see you on my videos. And for me, the purpose of this channel is completely solely to provide you with reasons or with at least a feeling that you are not alone in all of these. And these are very small things that no one is talking about. Or maybe I have not stumbled upon in a way that I think that I can give you a friendly advice. So if you think this is helpful, go watch my videos. Maybe you can relate. And if you don't, I will upload a video for people who want to be empathetic. And this is for all the empathetic and all the people-pleasing people who have been living a life in a dormant shadow kind of world where they are not even aware of themselves. I know for sure how it looked to live in a fear, in shame, in constant worrying that, oh, do I need to stand up for myself? What will people think? I belong there, and I don't know how to shape my voice in a way that you can relate to it. I don't want to be an overconfident person here who you cannot relate to, because I am not. I am trying to be a person who can at least do is communicate her needs or say what she wants to say all the time. I do not want to stop myself from getting what I want. So, and I really want to reach to a point where you think that without this channel I cannot live without, that this is the video that I need in order to make my life better. And this is like going to be my goal from now on. When I come to you and I bring to you like my personal insecurities, and I am going to launch them in this fashion where you can relate, where you can think that, oh, you are not the single person who's feeling this way. Because I know for sure, for me, when I think about the world, I think we are all having similar experiences somehow. All of us mom have beaten us. All of us, our parents have similar kind of hole in their vests. all of our parents have worked hard, all of our parents have been have like created people pleasing in us. And I know that for sure that almost many of you can relate to what I am going to say in one way or another, in a victim banner or in a tiger banner. And I want to be extremely honest with you when I want to share my opinions. And this is no judgment zone, because what I share can be both sided. You can have opinions about it, and you can feel sympathy for me, and I can do that same for you. But when you come and watch my videos, I want to establish that fact that this